Hello guys, today it's now part 2 of how to beat cornfield, but this time it's now only alternate bloons round. Even though I said in last video that it's only the bottom difficulty path, which is hard, including the middle hard, alternate bloons rounds and poppable and chimps, but I meant only hard. It was an accident. But now you should make sure to select soda before starting and having a few monkey knowledge points, but the first and most importantly is either the bonus monkey and more cash in primary. They're on the bottom, so it means it will take you kind of a while to get them, but no problems. Only this, the bonus monkey, we need this so we can get to them immediately, and more cash, also, of course, get monkeys faster, like of course everybody can know. There's here nothing, and in magic we need the mana shield. We might not even need it. And support, that's gonna be extremely crucial. But I think I found one of them, maybe not. But you can, if you want, you can get better sell deals also. Because they're technically, it's better. And you can get veteran monkey training. And a monkey education. And global ability cooldowns. That's if you want. You can do without the entire monkey knowledge. And powers. We have the pre-game prep. Of course. It's very crucial. And then in the heroes, which is the most important, we need self-taught heroes, scholarships, hero favors, and empowered heroes. Ability mastery and ability discipline, all. If you want, you can only get these 4. But I like to also get quick hands and heroic velocity. But if you want, heroic velocity is not needed since Soda doesn't attack in projectiles. So you need quick hands, and if you want, you can get these and this, and if you don't, you can just get this. And now let's start. Cornfield and alternate bloons rounds. And it's going to be a power-free trial, a power-free tutorial. Speaking in Arabic. So you get soda and you place it in the corner for maximum pops. Don't really place it in pixel per head, but it doesn't matter. Then you place a dart monkey slightly off the edge, slightly off the corner, as you can see here, slightly off the corner. Because when I tested it on sandbox mode, if I placed it here and upgraded it to a juggernaut, the juggernaut's balls ricochet way more often than the dart monkey when placed over here. So you have to place it here. Then I will get a dart monkey again, another one, but you place it as close to soda as possible. Something's wrong with my mouse and cursor. Something's wrong with my cursor. It's okay, you can place it like here, but I preferably want it here. It's going to be a little bit annoying with alternation, but what matter? And fun fact also, if an alternate bloons round, it actually gives you way more money than a normal game. Because they give you way more bloons, which is good. But on some rounds, it doesn't really affect anything. Here, both dart monkeys to 001. I'm going to off auto start to show you closely. As I was saying, it doesn't really affect the money, but it makes the bloons harder and more annoying. This dart monkey is a 011. It's talking about 0 upgrades for the people who are like just very new to the game, but most people already know this. And already there's camo bloons from round 5. very interesting. But don't get quick shots on this one because, as I was saying, juggernaut time. 101 dart monkey. Then we start getting some money. I might accidentally flip songs between games, but it doesn't matter. This dart monkey is going to be a 0, 1, 2 for extra range and camo detection for later, because camo is being very annoying for now. But see these black bloons? These give more money. He's not really good on his own. So now we get a 201 laser shots. The reason why not 202 or 102, because we need the spiker point. We need some help. It's crucial for like a map like this, and you can get the no harvest achievement in after 2 videos and stuff. Then we can finally get our spiker point. It improves the PS like a lot, but the spiker bolt's projectile lifespan is not enough for it to ricochet all the way to the game. It's just like knock back over here, then done. But also we need the 302 also, because camos are a really big problem for a difficulty like this. Because of course it launches you with stuff from hell. Here we go, already lads from now can use Soda's Leaping Sword ability to beat them. And then get a 302. Then upgrade your diamond key to 022. Then to a crossbow. If any lads want to show up, it's okay, no problem. You can just use Soda's Leaping Sword ability. But lead will not show up until round 24. Or no, I mean 23. So I am sure that we can afford both the crossbow and juggernaut for that time. Still have a lot of time. Crossbow. I know this is like a lich boss fight theme, but I've beaten bosses before, like a lot. Now this is gonna be the easiest game ever. It's just like the previous strategy in another video, which is the first one where I was only playing hard mode. It's the same one, but I think I might have more money because of the difficulty, giving you extra money. Because the bloons are stronger. But this the fortified property cannot go on like these small bloons, so technically they give you more money, even though they are more dangerous. Like on round 6, black bloons. That's insane for difficulty. That's insane for an early start. I told you it's now round 19 and we're barely close to affording this juggernaut. Let's afford it right now. And now it's round 20. The only difference is regrow. But yeah, I forgot to tell you. Also, when going up in the late game, it's going to be more annoying normally. Like, because regrow property, they can just regrow. But the regrow lead bloons is absolutely the most useless thing on the planet. Like, it's technically a red bloon. Like, if you pop it, and how is it gonna regrow? From air? No, of course not. Because it has one layer. Here comes the camo. Soda cannot beat it, nor the crossbow. But good thing we got the juggernaut. Now we need the 014 sharpshooter. And this is one of the most insane stuff. The juggernaut, I told you, here you can see it already. You can see the things already regrow. Then you saw it. It hit too much, and then you can just maximize the damage and pierce it can have. It becomes literally insane. And sometimes literally think like, this game's too easy. Maybe because I'm just a pro at it, but it's okay. I mean, like people can come up, they can catch up with me once they know how the game works. Yeah, I ain't buying this power. No. I am not using powers in this video. This is a power-free video. Now this is a bad one. You need camo detectors and you need letters. But like how are you going to avoid a village without a proper defense? Like just you need like 0 to 0 with something that naturally pops heads. And that wastes an insane amount of space considering the fact that we won't use the corn in all the videos. So it means later you can train for the no harvest achievement. But I'm going to put the tutorial in after 2 videos. And now this is the sharpshooter. They're doing very good. Now there is rain, but also I've been realizing this round also gives bonus money because rainbows split into zebras, which split into blacks and whites, which split into pinks. But zebras, on the other hand, like they give you a little bit less money, so you can afford things faster in this round. Even though it's just, but for the ratio of rainbows to greens, I don't think is a big difference. Maybe it's even less in money. I'm not sure. You said this ceramics. This is the easiest thing ever. Also, Ultra Juggernaut for round 63. Like these annoying rounds that are hell. Now that's barely any difference. What? Let's go! They saved us! No camo at the end of round 47. This is something very good. But there is tell me if I done anything wrong when looking at the level. But now the camos that were lost at round 37 are now back on round 29. For the people who don't have good camo. But for now I barely have any difference except for the now. The regrow rainbows became camo and they lost their regrow. So now, I think now I understand the second ending. This is the second ending. You have to use the zipping sword ability to pop the blues that we just popped already using the zipping sword ability. Now we're very close. I think that we've earned stuff, faster. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but that's what I think. Because, oh yeah! Now I understand. I earned it at the end of round 44. It's round 33 and there's a Moab already. That's insane. And now I already have an Ultra Juggernaut 1 round before. I knew it. Alternate bloons rounds gives you extra money, even though it is more annoying. No difference here except for the 45 leads. And this is a successful tutorial that anyone with the same monkey knowledge can have. But it's okay. Any monkey knowledge that you are seeing in the video, you don't need to get it at all. Only the monkey knowledge points that I've shown you in the video. So now we only need to focus on the crossbow master and spirit of the forest. Because I know that we will not be able to afford a carpet of spikes on hard mode. With like spirit of the forest and stuff. Yeah. Now this is an easy game. Now we just wait. But now the difference is now the greens are regrow yellows. That's good. But what happened with the ceramics? Because without these nice ceramics, we couldn't. Oh man, the round ended very fast. I told you, that's the good thing of Ultra Juggernaut. Even though balls boom. And also, if you want to know what type towers we're going to use in this run, we're only going to use primary type towers, only one type, which is the dot monkey. No military at all, only druid for magic, and for support is only spike factor. So we'll only be using a total of 3 towers. But if you're on magic monkeys only, I can explain later. Okay, sorry for saying that. I accidentally got distracted with my lovely bird that I have in my hand. That was easy, even though that was just like a 45 BFB or... Wait, no, that was a regular BFB. Stupid me. Now I realized, no, it was very easy to pop. See, now the Moabs also have them in the head. They hate everybody who plays this game. But what matters, and at least I can get an epic plasma master for round 100 when farming and stuff. Don't worry, we beat them all. Then you can get crossbow master and start chilling. Also get druid, place him down for space, 010 druid. Then 120, and then you have to upgrade it to Jungle's Bounty because that's the most you can afford for now. Now that's the second BFB. I hate that. Just kidding, it's a good money source. Now go to the jungle, 130. So it can also pop lead because that's our main enemy in the game. Like I mean in the extreme late game, free play as well. And now these camelids are increased or maybe not. And now it's Jungle's Bounty as well. And then we start saving up. I knew it was 45 this whole time. Of course, why not? Except for round 80. It's the only round where things are not fortified. Because they also give you way more money on round 80. Instead of giving you 2 normal OMGs instead of 1 fortified one. So it means you will get way more money. Then we have now Spirited Forest. But I'm kind of curious about the fortified Moabs and 962. Since the normal ones are fortified, what about the fortified ones? Oh, now they're BFBs. And ends the round with some fortified camo regro leads. Or cam grow leads. Fortified cam grow leads. That's an easy game. Here comes round 63. And the only difference now, they also give you way more money. No, they don't. They don't give you any more money. Here comes now, this time it's camo. So the druid is absolutely useless for this rush. And then when the other rush comes, he's going to be good. Just kidding, it's Moabs. Yay! But I think these Moabs are easier than the ceramics themselves. Even though the druid cannot pop them. See, he straight up ignores the BFPs. That's druid stuff. Yeah, he only hates bloons, not the Moabs. Moab class. Even though stones can still damage BFBs, as you can see here. But round 65 makes also more money by adding 3 instead of 2 BFBs. That's a lot, even though they also alternated the level and edited it. So just 14 rounds for the end, and now we are being so good, so okay for me. If you want, you can also pause this video for looking, and you can have a sneak peek at the end to see how or what setup did I have when beating the game, which is round 8.
Get ready, Moab.
I'd like to talk about some of the useless things in BT6, and I think is the fortified property on small bloons. Like anything that is not a lead or ceramic or Moab class literally sucks to put fortified on, because it makes no sense. Like even if you have double the HP, but it's unnecessary. But if you want, you can just like add mods that allows it to transfer. It makes it a lot of a challenge, but it's still nice. It's a niche property, even though it is annoying also. Like especially if you're talking, I also try to beat other bloons round 100. Before I used to fail at it, but now I mastered it before. I've been using round 70 also doesn't give you camo bloons, only 45 Mars, and then get out of my face. $50,000 left to get. Here comes the BFB. But the fact I like how to play these events, they're very easy. And also when I was playing in contested territory, which of course almost nobody cares of this difficulty, it's okay. So when let me continue about that, there is like these time attacks for people who play, they know it. It's like races. But instead you have to beat somebody's time to win. Because of this specific type of tile, I started having more self-esteem to beat races, which I actually ended up finally beating my first race in over 2 months. From the start of when I was playing this game, which is 2 months ago, this is my first ever race I had ever beaten. And I literally feared to play races because of how much I kept losing. But because of that, I got some self-esteem, and then, what does matter? And what? Guess what? I did it here. Yeah, that's not good. That is definitely not good for now. Even though, that was weird. Okay. I'm not sure we're gonna earn 7,800. Okay, I took my word. I'm sorry. I took my words. I guess yes, we will. Money! We're squeezing all this money. Even though the druid is going to give us income, but on Chimp's mode it doesn't really matter as well. I know Chimp's mode also like removes income and monkey knowledge, which makes it absolutely hell if you only rely on a defense that is accompanied by monkey knowledge. For example, the master double cross defense to cross the master is going to be absolute hell. Here we go. Now let's slow the game down. They removed one layer just for an extra layer of 45. Oh hell no. It's okay. Like just literally bro hit it in one shot. That was a one shot. Oh, I don't know. I think I am sure we can afford it. Even though the change of money isn't as massive as when we use rainbows. Now you can use Spirit of the Forest and be happy and enjoy your life. And literally because of the Spirit of the... Oh my god. Now we can get Heart of Thunder. If you wanted. And now Spike Factory 010. You can you have to at least upgrade to a 250 if you reach round 100. Not on alternate bloons round. It's going to be absolute hell and will not work out. And then here 230 Spike Factory. And see, we already have a ZMG. Will give us way more money. That's good. But literally this is trying to give us as much money as possible. There's way more money, like, it's like they give you more money, I'm not really sure. Because of the fact that this difficulty is insanely unbalanced and one of the most hated difficulties in the entire game. Because of how much annoying the bloons become. Like, you already have to on these. Doesn't matter, it's already, but see, now, it's only 2 normal, no fortifiedness. That's a good one for money making. I still have one more, a bank full of money. Okay. And that's a victory. You can upgrade the to Spike Storm on the last second, but if you don't, it's okay. And that's how we end this video. I know it is a little bit too bright.